chance to attack it and win the championship, taking the final over in this victory.
Well, so many events are being held here. Concerts by the likes of Elton John and the Arctic Monkeys and the late Sinead O'Connor as well. After 6 weeks, the Teqball Tour returns to Europe. 96 teams have been battling it out, and here we are now for the outdoor event, nestled in the Bay of Pula. And the referee, Fani Kovac of Hungary, where this sport was invented 10 years ago, and what a decade it's been. The growth is exponential. Nice to see a good crowd in here. Spectators do have to pay to get into these Roman ruins, some of the best preserved in the world. Let's have a look at the teams then. Well, these two will need no introduction to Teqball fans. Two of the biggest names in the sport, ranked 1 and 2 in women's doubles, but they didn't make it to the final. Lost again to Christina Ach and Gabriela Cotta. And some may see this as a surprise that these two got to the semi-finals, but they couldn't quite get over the last step either to the showpiece event this afternoon. But P.Péchy and N.Vicse will put up a stiff challenge to the favourites for the bronze medal, I would think, in the first of today's matches.
So, ladies, you are the home team. Which color do you want to choose? Then you will be the grey one. Grey one. Ball or side? Which side do you want to choose? This side. Serve or receive?
Receive.
Who will receive? Nora will receive. Who will serve? Leo will serve. Enjoy the game. Let's do the warm-up.
So just 60 seconds of warm-up for these competitors for the first of the matches today. 3 categories. The women's doubles kicks us off, then we'll have the mixed doubles, and then the men's doubles, and we'll repeat it all with the championship matches a little later in the day as well. Hope you can stay with us for that one. We're streaming live around the world on YouTube, and as always, all the news and events on the FITEC website. You can search Teqball on Google or YouTube and you will find us, as you have done today. So a little bit about these two then. Mentioned that Ach and Cotta did for Vasas and Janicsek's hopes of getting to another final. The only problem here, having been indoors in the last few days, is the change of climate. But actually, despite the high temperatures here, the last days of summer well and truly still in this part of the Croatian coast, I think it's going to be a little relief after the indoor qualifiers, where they really were struggling at times with a lack of wind from outside and air conditioning. Here, very still day, thankfully. Shouldn't be any problems with the weather, other than maybe a little exhaustion for a couple of the players. A couple of the players are indeed in action more than once, including L.Vasas, who had the misfortune to miss out in the mixed doubles semi-finals as well. So we'll see her in the next game as well when we come to the bronze medal match for that one. Well, we do have VAR today if it's needed. Video referees waiting to watch, a challenge allowed for each team. And you can see on the screen on the far side the challenge and timeout available to each team. So wearing the white, it's Vasas who will serve and Janicsek, the top seeds. Excellent finish from P.Péchy, moving into the net nicely and giving Janicsek no problem. Bit of a mix between
first service,
a smash and a harvester, kept it low. Good serve from Vasas, and P.Péchy in for the kill again, but this time she can't quite nail it, but they'll still get the point because Vasas was left with too much to do. So P.Péchy on fire in the early stages. If you are just joining us new to Teqball, then 4 serves before it's changed over to the other side, which will be the team in green. Janicsek using the knee. A different part of the body has to be used every time for the final touch. P.Péchy tried to steer it. Vasas using a chest, but now they could be in trouble. Sniper-style header from P.Péchy doesn't quite do the job. Is it over halfway there, the touch? No intervention from the referee. P.Péchy goes for the smash. Beautifully kept alive from Janicsek. Vasas has to get it over. She can't do so from distance. And it's 3 out of 3 against the Vasas serve in the early stages here in Pula. Yeah, this city celebrated its birthday, Pula Day, yesterday. Some celebrations around and a busy weekend, still tourist season here. Plenty of tourists stopping by to watching the excitement here. And it's a clean sweep against the experienced Vasas.
First service. Point to team in green.
Well, it's a little worrying at this stage for Vasas and Janicsek. A slow start. Saw them practicing just in front of me before we came on air today, and it's didn't actually looked too hot. A lot of miscued balls, maybe just struggling to get into the rhythm, being first up today. P.Péchy goes for the short one there. A little harvester with the knee, if you like, and Vasas just missed it again, and the rampant one-sided nature goes on here. Vasas has suffered a little bit of a dip in form, but she has won 4 doubles titles this year, 17 titles in all categories.
Out.
Not so long since she looked invincible in all categories. One of the rising stars of the game. Now, newcomers are challenging all the way. Vasas tried to nail the sniper header, rescued by the team in green. N.Vicse with the smash that time, and Janicek's got it wrong this time. She hits the wrong side of the table, and the scoreline goes to 7-0. First to 12, don't have to win it by 2. First to 12, we'll take the first or second set. If we need a decider, then you will need to win by 2. So N.Vicse, 3 out of 3 so far, not nailing the first serves necessarily, but not having to, and need to step up their game here, the more experienced couple. Janicsek, 27 years old, receiving. Puts herself in trouble there. Vasas has too much to do and can't get there, and it's all going horribly wrong.
Change of service.
Well, 2 clean sweeps, 1 with serve, 1 against. N.Vicse makes it 4 out of 4. And can Janicsek do anything about what appears to be already a pretty hopeless situation, but you never know.
Point to team in white.
Well, they're off the mark with a decent serve, well directed, and P.Péchy stretched out a long leg but couldn't keep it in. Really so much of an improved player, P.Péchy, from the Stekkers club in Hungary. All Hungarian battle here.
Out.
Mix of power and direction. More power usually on the first serve from men and women, particularly men tend to be a little taller, can get a little bit more height. Now laid back, is it going to be over halfway? P.Péchy was worried about it, and that's why she couldn't control what may have looked to you like a simple smash. Just anxious she didn't make contact with the ball over halfway.
First service.
So is the comeback on? Things can change so quickly in this sport, so it never is lost, even if it's 11, 1 or 2. But get to the point where you can't afford any errors. N.Vicse put it over halfway. If it had touched the table, then it would have been okay. You don't have to touch 3 times in a team. No singles this week, but it is one of the highest entries from around the world that we've had back in Europe.
First service.
For the first time in 6 weeks, the Teqball tour. Now a little work to do here. Safe chess from P.Péchy. Got good depth on it as well. Janicsek went for a little harvester, keeping it low. Good work from N.Vicse. Vasas ready for the smash. She was doing that for fun earlier in the year, but P.Péchy's equal to it. What a comeback! Defense from N.Vicse and a fabulous finish from P.Péchy. Well, they say she's world number 13 in women's doubles. I think we need to reassess those rankings. Super record this year, 38 wins and 6 defeats. 3 titles this year. They didn't have 1 when we headed to the World Championships last year in Nuremberg. But heading into this year's World Championships, which will be in Bangkok, in just a few weeks' time now. She's looking good. Did well to react there, but didn't give Vicek enough of a chance. So 3 out of 4 on serve for Janicsek, and her partner Vasas keeps them in the hunt just about. Now 9-4 is the score. And Janicsek finishes. Now they're getting in the groove. Need to keep taking 3 out of 4. Vasas is going to collect the ball, having seen her partner nail that one. Janicsek keeping her team alive at the moment. Vasas trying to deal with the P.Péchy serve here and tee her opponent up again. 1 touch, 2 with the chest, then the smash. Oh, hit the net. Didn't hit the table. And how crucial is that? She should have got that. A 9-6 would have been interesting. But now, 10-5. The first set finishing line is in sight. Best of 3 sets. P.Péchy had a good win against P.Péchy and Dako in the semi-finals. 12-8, 12-6. Sorry, had a defeat against them in the semi-finals, but impressive win in the quarter-finals. And they are 1 point away for the opening set here after P.Péchy's excellent smash. Too much height on that one. Couldn't keep it in the arena. Yeah, in the quarters they've been Anna Izak. Good to see her back after 6 months out of the game. Singles world champion, partnering Bianca Valas this week, but it was easy for P.Péchy and Vicek, 12-4, 12-5, and this might be 12-5 now. We have 6 set points for the team in green. Vasas with the second serve. Vicek trying to lay it up for P.Péchy, and she puts it away for the first set by 12 points to 5. Emphatic racing in to an 8-0 lead. 2 clean sweeps, 1 on serve, 1 against serve. That's as good as it comes against Vasas and Janicsek. A brilliant set for P.Péchy and Vicek, who continue their really good form. Vicek herself, a relative newcomer, only won her first title this season. Only ever had 2 titles on the Teqball tour. Super crowd in here, building all the time. We're only the bronze medal matches so far. 60 seconds allowed for a bit of coaching, take on board a bit of liquid in this heat. Sun not yet quite at its zenith here, it'll get hotter still. There are the statistics from the first set. Not too much to choose between them, apart from the unforced errors. 8-3. We saw some missed smashes from Vasas and Janicsek, and that proved crucial, didn't it? So here we go then for the second set. Players and the referee are ready. Well, at the start of the first set, we saw L.Vasas lose all 4 serves. So Vicek, who won her first 4, will have first crack in this second set.
Second service.
And of course, they'll be hoping we don't go to a third set.
Net, double fault, point to Timmy White.
First double fault we've seen today comes from the team of P.Péchy and Vicek.
First service.
Now here's a good chance for a put away and open up a 2-0 lead. Looks better now. Extraordinary recovery. Still so much work to do. Almost made it. Fine effort from P.Péchy from that distance. Back to the table. They always look to enjoy their game. Sometimes Vasas looks a little troubled on court, but the ball's just gone out of the arena. Might have some dust on it from the sand here in the Colosseum or amphitheatre. Used to hold 23,000 when the gladiators were here, fighting the animals, the Christians and all that. You know your history. Making history today on the Teqball tour, going around the world. The miss from Janicsek, uncharacteristic this.
First service.
Vasas and Janicsek recently lost to Achin Kotter in more or less a domestic competition in Estegon.
New first service.
Recently. They are European and world champions, this pairing. Struggling here, but looking for a 3-1 lead.
To Team in green.
They don't get it because of the missed smash again from Zs.Janicsek. So despite the double fault and giving opportunities away, Vicek's serve kind of escapes at 2-all. Vasas yet to win a point on serve. And too much to do there as well. That trot continues for the 23-year-old from the Agramera Academy. Also highly ranked in mixed doubles, number 3 in the world in mixed. 17 titles already for a 23-year-old L.Vasas, but struggling here right now and trailing again, having been 2-up. Czech going for the kill this time, but Janicsek with a lovely little harvester header just crept over the net, but the team in green did well. Their fellow Hungarians in here with Vasas. Vicek laying it up nicely. Has to go with head. Changed her mind, I think, there. Was reminded that she couldn't go for the smash. How low that ball was and how well P.Péchy did to keep it alive, but they still lost the point. So a much more even contest in this set so far.
Second service.
By the way, first point in 6 on serve, won by Vasas.
Point to Team in green.
But still struggling out there. It's the second double fault of the match and the first for the team in white. Vasas
First service.
and Janicsek losing to Achin Cotter in the semi-final, 12-6, 12-6. Vasas trying to make amends, but has to just loft it over with the knee from that position, or the thigh. What can Janicsek do from here? Could have smashed if she was able to, but too far away, went for the chest. Now there might be a sniper header, goes for the chest instead. Now it'll be the smash from Janicsek. Oh, she got it. She has. It hit the net, but hit the table as well. And the important thing is that Vicek's all right after taking a tumble there. Let's take another look at this one then.
Change of service.
Beautiful layup from the experienced Vasas. And Janicsek, yeah, just clipped the top of the Perspex net, but didn't bounce off the table.
Net.
Did the same, but it's a second serve on
Second service.
serve when you clip the net. A little bit more caution, but still it was a good serve, very deep, not quite on the edge. Haven't seen an edge ball yet. I'll explain that to you when it happens if you don't know what the terminology is about. Vasas with a sniper header. Vicek, good control. P.Péchy has numerous options, misses with the knee, and suddenly the mistakes are coming for the first time from P.Péchy and Vicek.
First service.
So,
Net.
loses the first of her 4 on serve.
Second service.
Oh, edge ball, is it? Oh, net.
Edge ball.
Oh, edge ball, yeah. Thought I got it right. So that's an edge ball.
New
so
second service.
you can replay the point if it happens during the rally, or get a new first serve during the service.
Point to Team in green.
If the ball hits the side of the table, then you lose the point. Only if it's a front edge, leading edge, if you like. You get the chance to replay. So they took that point, team in green. And they'll take that point as well after Janicsek not quite getting herself sorted out in time there. Well, they were ahead before by a point at 3-2, and now nudging ahead again. They get to 12, they win the bronze medal. First of the 6 matches here in this super arena. Oh, nicely done. Decent header too. Under pressure again, and that's going to stay on the table and stay in play. Not the way that Vasas intended. Only took 2 touches, and that's over halfway. That will be a legal attack, and the point will go to P.Péchy and Vicek. So for the first time, 2 points ahead.
Change of service.
Earlier, they were 2 points behind right at the start of this set. It looked like the Vasas and Janicsek comeback was on, but now they're in real danger of a second successive defeat here, having lost again to Achin Cotter in the semis, as I said. Also lost to them in Estegom recently. P.Péchy and Vicek have won all 4 matches this week until the semi-final. in their group stage. They had a bigger group. Vasas and Janicsek actually had one fewer match due to one of the teams not competing in their group, so they won their 2 matches 2-0 and won their quarter-final against Miklos and Lakatos 8-2 as well, but playing the consolation final, if you like, the third place playoff, the bronze medal match. And it's beginning to look very much like a victory for P.Péchy and Vicek, and a week's work for nothing for Vasas and Janicsek, unless they can turn it round. That'll help. 2 more serves to come, could level it up if she can get it right. She's the more on form of the players on serve so far. And just as I say that, commentators curse into the net it goes, and the 27-year-old. All-time #1 in mixed, current #2 in mixed doubles, Janicsek. But the phenomenal partnership that's building between Vicek and P.Péchy, going from strength to strength. What a hit that was. Such height. Janicsek had no chance. 9-6, 3 from victory here.
First service. Net. Second service.
Was she over halfway?
Stop.
Yep, illegal attack has been called.
Attack. Point to team in white.
Thinking about challenging. Are they going to challenge? They are. I'm not quite in line with the net, but it did look it to me. We'll have another look on the replay. Don't show, they are showing the replay in the arena here, so everyone will be able to see the players themselves. They look to the big screen, they're seeing what you're seeing now, and contact was made when the ball was over halfway, over the line of the net, a line right down the center of the court, as you can see, and so the challenge should be rejected. Where was the first touch? Yeah. Well, they're trying to say, P.Péchy just shrugging his shoulders.
Completed. Illegal attack.
Yep.
Point to team in white.
Illegal attack is upheld, which keeps Vasas and Janicsek interested here. Had that been overruled, 10-6. Might have been all over, bar the shouting. Now there's just 2 between them at the changeover. So Vicek to serve, knowing that she takes 3 out of 4. They will claim the bronze medal in the first match here, but Janicsek in for the kill!
Point to team in white.
Gets another one back! 4-point gap becomes 1 point rather, and 9-8 now gives them a real hope. Another lost ball, I'm afraid. You should have a multi-ball system here. It's ball boys stood around doing nothing as we had another look at the fantastic hit from Janicsek. A little inconsistent today, both Vasas and Janicsek. Janicsek with a record 31 career titles and over 300 career wins in this sport, the fastest growing sport in the world.
Out.
Pressure now on Vicek then. Still the same applies. If she wins the next 3 serves, they will win the bronze medal, but it's not so clear cut. Oh, over halfway. Just paused there, didn't she? Vasas with a little bit too much on the ball. Are they thinking of challenging? Gonna let it go. They want to save it. Might need it in future, and I think it was a wise decision. Had she gone with the foot, might just have got away with it a little earlier. Oh, just touched the table, and now Janicsek in. Well positioned from Vicek with the defense. Tough one here, though, for Vicek. And she cannot make it, the 26-year-old. Wow, it's nervy stuff here, isn't it?
First service.
This to set up match points. But Janicsek has other ideas. Great defense. No, can't help. Can't give P.Péchy the chance. And so we are level at 10-10. Good comeback from 9-6 down here from Vasas and Janicsek. Showing some of their class. Form is temporary, class is permanent. Janicsek pumped up for this one. Vasas a little understated. She knows that she has to improve. First of all, to send this into a deciding set, and then if they're to claim the medals. Vicek, neat, Little harvester over there, leaving it short, but they were aware of it. And Vasas has missed the opportunity, and they will request a timeout at match point. Well, Vasas has such high standards, she'll be so disappointed the way things have gone here. 60-second timeout to try and regroup. Vasas just taking some time on her own, actually. She is not interested in what anyone has to say in her corner, whereas as you can see, the leaders already are set up, have match point after this one. Vasas so disappointed with the opportunity there, never got over the top of the ball, should have won the point from there. So many times she's done it in the beautiful city of Pula. Hungarians and Italians all say Pula, in English more Pula, but however you say it, just call it a beautiful historic city. It's one of the best intact Roman amphitheatres in the world. It's one of the 6 largest remaining, and the only remaining Roman arena to have all 4 side towers entirely preserved, I'm told by the locals. So match point then, 10-11, now or never. Vasas misses the first serve. P.Péchy and N.Vicse on the verge of an upset here. And the captain's fault completes a miserable day for L.Vasas. And she is heartbroken on the floor as the celebrations on the other side of the net continue. And just look at the disappointment for the team in white in the background. Contrasting emotions. Vasas has been way below par today, I'm afraid. Sad to see. Janicsek pulls her up. She'll come again. Hasn't got to this stage in the world, the #1 and #2 in the world, these two in women's doubles, without talent and without success. And just for the moment, the form is not what it should be. Little confidence lacking for Vasas, and perhaps for Janicsek too, as they are beaten 5-11.